What's happening, my collie friends? Grab a training knife, because today we got some knife fighting basics to cover. Real quick, if you enjoy today's basic training and you want to take your knife fighting skills further, be sure to head over to colliesitter.com and go grab my complete knife fighting course. I have a link down in the description, plus a discount code just as a thank you for watching this video. Let's get to our drills. Our first drill for today is our X strikes. The X strikes are very good for attacks, for counter attacks, and for clearing any lines. So we're striking a big X in front of our body right here. We call this the angle 1 on the forehand side and an angle 2 on the backhand side, right there. Now look, however you want to grip your knife, I prefer teaching the saber grip. If you want to play around with this grip, play with it. If you prefer a hammer grip, then grab it like a hammer. Doesn't really matter at this point. This would give you a little bit more speed. You still have a lot of good security in the grip right there. So this is the grip I recommend, but use whatever grip feels best for you and get your X strikes going, your angle 1 and your angle 2. We start off with a large X, just like this. A large X. This is for power, this is for clearing, and this is for a large cutting surface, right? We're cutting all the way through this entire arc of our strikes. Now you're gonna see how I'm striking up in front of my face. I'm not striking down here because there's no protection for my head, no protection for my neck. I need to protect that because if anything, right, we might get cut on the forearm. We absolutely do not want to get cut across the neck or the face. Obviously we don't want to get cut anywhere, but we want to make sure we are protecting our head as best as we can. This is also going to give us this full range strike. If I'm striking down below like this, okay, I'm not getting a range. Look at this, that's it. I want to strike up high so I get that full range strike. So this is our first one, striking our X. Big X in the beginning. Once you have this down, then you can start to tighten it up. You're gonna see how I'm still striking in front of my face. I'm still striking high. So start off with your big X, then move into your small X. Power, clearing, and surface, the big X. Speed with the small X. Drill number 2, we're gonna be working on our 3 basic lines on our thrusts. When it comes to our thrusts, or really any strikes, we have 3 basics. We're striking either on the center line, going right up to the center. We're striking from the backhand side, or we're striking from the forehand side right there. Okay, so we're gonna do our center line thrust, our backhand thrusts, and then our forehand thrust, and then we're gonna recover it with that recovery slash right there. So center line thrust, backhand thrust, forehand thrust, and then that recovery slash. A couple ways that you can work your thrust. You can go what we call the fluid, where you're thrusting all the way through. And we have this little cut right here to protect as we're transitioning to the backhand. We can thrust our backhand all the way through. You're gonna notice that we have this little cut right there to protect that transition. And then we can thrust all the way through, or fluid on that forehand, and then cut all the way down on that recovery slash. So we can go all the way through. That's option 1. That's our fluid thrusts. 1, 2, 3, and then recover. Or we can work our broken thrusts right there. A little bit more like darting action to the center, retract it, backhand, retract it, forehand, and retract it. Once you have these 2 drills down individually, I want you to start to freelance them, blending them together in a drill that we call carenza or saya. Basically, it's like shadow boxing, but with a weapon. That's our training for today. Basic knife stuff, but just because it's basic doesn't mean that it's worthless. In Kali, it's the fundamental skills. It's the basic skills that are the true advanced skills. When it comes to knife training, any kind of blade training, I highly recommend that you always begin with a training knife, a training tool, something that's not sharp. You're not gonna get cut, you're not gonna accidentally thrust yourself, you're not gonna get hurt while you're starting off in your training and learning how to handle these tools. If you need some training gear, be sure to check out trigonalgear.com. I have that link down in the description below. Again, if you want to advance your knife fighting skills, check out my complete knife fighting program. I have that link also down below with a special thank you discount code just for watching this video. All right, you're up. Go train, have fun, and stay safe, and I'll see you back here next time.